Seems like there's always something going on in the skies over Russia. This time, this massive ring that you see here was caught in the skies. And here right to the side, you can see another phenomenon known as light pillars or sprites. I've covered these in the past. Anytime it's your first time witnessing any of these events, you're like, wow, like, what could that be? What could possibly be creating these pillars of light way up in the atmosphere? Now, sometimes light from cities get caught in these shafts of ice crystals, and it will create just these dazzling sprites above the cities in different areas. And if you pay attention, below, you see on the ground here below these, there's light lit up. And even on the horizon, it's lighter here than it is all through here. It's really dark, showing this as being a reflection of light. And we know this. Now, this instance, this is what they call an ELV, or electromagnetic pulse generated by lightning strikes. Now, the ELV is an acronym for the emissions of light of very low frequency due to the electromagnetic pulse sources in the atmosphere. Now, they look like a donut-shaped flash that spreads laterally up to 186 miles. And on top of that, the atmospheric research indicates that the brightness of these ELVs is closely related to the peak current in a return light stroke. They're basically saying the movement of charges from the ground to the cloud. And these are popping up in areas where they see this type of atmosphere, so to speak. Here's a chart that kind of goes over the ELVs, and you can see the sprites, the gigantic jets, the blue jets. And they also state here that in terms of the sprites, they are thought to occur due to the ionization of the upper atmosphere above terrestrial lightning strikes. When positively charged lightning bolts strike the ground, it leaves the top of a thunderstorm negatively charged. When enough electrical potential builds up there, a discharge results, and it forms a red sprite. And they say the air glow event happens, but you really need to be in complete darkness to be able to see this. And there's more information connected to that here at this link that I'll leave below. But just more sky phenomenon witnessed in Russia. And I would say that some of the stuff is picked up in Russia because a lot of the countryside is just that countryside with no cities around for hundreds and hundreds of miles. So you're out there in the pitch dark, and you're able to see a lot more that's out there in the sky. But this is the latest. I'm going to leave a link. If you guys get anything like this, let me know. Dabu7yahoo.com. Until next time, this has been Dabu7. Eyes to the skies.